Okay, I want to say hi again everybody, just checking the mics on. Yeah, we're ready. Okay, in this video I'm going to continue where we left off on our frame animation, what we're doing for various scenes in my new cartoon. Okay, so behind the scenes work on one of my new animated cartoons, one of them being Spearmaster, which we're trying to do first. I'm trying to get this cartoon done so I can start working on my karate one, but hopefully you'll really enjoy this. Anyway, so yeah, let's just get into this. Okay, basically, last time we did this first frame, okay, this first frame here of one of the scenes, okay, as in proper art, black and white. We're going for a black and white look, okay. Because we're going to add colour on top of that later on with effects and stuff, and it's going to have a certain look, okay, to it. And the same for the background too, in various shots such as this. We're going for a very rough, sketchy style like this, but I think it's fast and it's going to work okay, right? So let's do this. We're going to do this frame for frame, you know. So the next one is this one. Bring this into Fire Alpaca. I did say that I was going to do one frame per video basically, but I think we're going to try and speed this up, okay, hurry it up and try and do more frames if possible, because we're using a very sketchy method now. Also, I may even mix it up and flow. I mean, if you check out another video that I've made recently, like last night, I made a video for you guys where I was drawing this ninja type guy, and I was working with like for just a piece of art, and I just basically it's not related to the show or anything, but I basically was like mixing up different styles, like like sketching and then working silhouettes and stuff. But it became more like a shaded thing now, more like painted thing. The picture I did. Please excuse me, I'm just stretching my legs here. Okay, good. So I'm ready. Let's go, man. So okay, so we're going in. I can see, if you've not seen the actual animation behind the scenes video I did for some animation, one of them on this part in particular, which is behind animation, you know, Spearmaster behind the scenes action. If you've not seen that, then you'll probably be very confused as into what the hell you're looking at here. Anyway, but yeah, this animation is basically going to have like some blurry motions between it, okay, where the guy's moving so fast and we're just cheating it by using a certain speed timing, like frames per second. It's a method that some animators use, you know, and where we're actually, as I say, where he's moving so fast in between some frames, we just have this blurry shape of like him, like a silhouette almost, but it's like a blurry shape, just showing the motion in the direction he's flowing. And then for the actual shots which are important, like actual moves you're going to see, we draw actual characters and things, okay? Anyway, I'm not going to get into detail on that part. What we're going to do here, okay, is this is because he's the only one moving in this particular shot, right? So we're going to use the hard eraser. It's very straightforward. Okay, just careful there with that hard eraser, as in hard edge eraser, full opacity. Just erasing him out from this shot. I'm just going to clean up. Okay, and now we're going to draw him in as a shape of shapes. So we're going to work the layers. Again, we're not including a background because it's just literally what it is, you know. The bad guys are not moving as such. Let's just turn those down a bit just so we can see what we're doing a bit better. All I'm going to do literally is go in with a shape that kind of resembles that, what we've got there, okay? And do like a shape, but we have to follow it to a T almost, to the proper thing, because we've tested this out already on the animation video and it looked okay. So we're doing that, okay? All I'm going to do is just fill it in with a simple black there, okay. Yeah, you know, and there's a few different ways we could do this, so we're going to go see what looks what like what, you know, what like what. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in here, go to protect alpha, and I'm going to go for a dark grey to a white. Let's see what that looks like. Does not look too good at all. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to do this a different way. We're going to basically duplicate this. We're going to make one light and one dark. We don't even have to do this. I could just have it as a black thing, you know. But I want to do it like this. Okay, I'm going to start cutting pieces out using, yeah, that's what I'll do. You know, I'll cut pieces out using the same lasso tool. I'm just using the lasso tool, as I say. Okay, let's just see, edit, deselect. Yeah, that's kind of what we're looking for. Yeah. I think that'll work. We're just going to go with that. I'm not going to mess around too much. Alright, I'm not going to mess around too much at all. I think what we could do is turn that up a little bit. Yeah, like that maybe. You know, we like that maybe to show the motion. I could add a motion blur to this layer as well, just to see what it looks like. But it's going to look good either way, but it's not really necessary though, I don't feel. Oh, okay, can turn the preview on. Good. Kinda looks okay if we add that motion blur. I think then maybe we should add the motion blur then. Just a slight motion blur maybe. But you know what? Yeah, okay, we will. We'll add the motion blur, fair enough. And we're going to save this out. Okay, so save. I'll go to save as, I think, just to be sure. Go to PNG. Go to that one. Save over it, yes. Okay. So just looking at what we've got, that's all we're doing for that frame. Okay, so that's pretty straightforward. Not much art. I like those blurry ones because there's not much art to actually be worked, you know. Let's just check it out. So he's from here and he goes rum, he whizzes over. Shum. Okay, so it's just going to work. It is going to work out. In the next shot we've got to draw 3 figures. These 3 figures we've got to draw, okay. So it's a bit of work, but we're going to do them all. We're going to do them all. I'm going to bring these in. I'm going to get this done. It's like anything. If you look at it all day, it's not going to get done. You've just got to get it done, you know. Bringing this into Fire Alpaca. 2 instances of this open here. Hold on. Wow. Okay. Good. Right. That's up. We're going to turn this up a little bit on the blur. We're going to just do as many frames as I possibly can within a space within each video like this. Okay. Until we get them all done. Okay, by the way, I'm drinking my tea here. So we've got a few things. This shot is basically okay. So he turns around with his weapon. Using the back end, it just hits up. You know, blocks against the guy's gun basically. Knocks it up and away. To his left, our right of screen, and then the other guy is just standing there. I think this particular one is actually the same position, isn't it, as what we just had? So let me put that on and just test that just to see. Yeah, I think that one didn't change. He didn't change. Yeah, he didn't change. So this guy didn't change. So we don't have to draw him. He didn't change his position. Now I could slightly edit that. I could slightly make him slightly move. I could probably do a little bit of a edit just on this image alone to make it look like he's moved slightly. But I don't want to be doing that. Okay, I really don't want to be doing that. We're going to cut these out. Okay. Now, so we just need to draw those 2 guys. That's quite interesting. I know the problem now. I know the problem. Damn it! Oh, that means we've got a problem with that image. I've just realised we've got a problem. Do we? do we have a problem with that image? That's a good question. If I turn this off a moment. No. Okay, let's just see that again. If I cut those guys out, edit, deselect, what is that? Ah, we've just realized that we do have a problem, am I right or wrong, with this particular image. So before we work on this one, I said no, we're going to have to clean that up. We're going to have to clean that image has a problem with it, doesn't it? That image has a problem with it. Yeah, you can see it does. Yeah, this has got a slight greyness to it. That's wrong. Don't worry, we can clean it up. We should be able to clean it up. We need to delete that totally, that outside, if we can do it. Should be able to do it. Ah, damn. Can you believe that? Okay. We're going to need to add a black background just to make sure we can see what we're doing here. Yeah, it's not got a lot of trouble here, but it definitely has some issues. This part here needs to be erased. Ooh, wrong layer. Make sure you're on the right layer. Okay, we're going to go with that anyway. Delete that. Okay, now I'm just going to hit save. Okay, file, go to file, save as, just to be sure, so we can check precisely what we're doing. One, bang, bang, bang. We're going to turn this off. We're going to bring that one in. The next one, what I just said, this one, we're going to go in, bump that up. Okay. Then we're going to bring in this layer. We're going to start moving really fast. Okay, we're going to have to do this. Okay, now we're going to cut those guys out, and there we are. It should be fine. Yep, it's fine. Good. So now we're going to turn this down faint, just so it doesn't distract us while we're doing our drawing. I mean, really, I could just turn it off, really, if I wanted to, you know, but I'll leave it there for a bit of a view. I'll put it on lock as well, so we don't accidentally mess it up or anything. Now I'm going to go on another layer, and we're going to start the sketching process. Okay. Before we do that, though, I think we still need to bump that up a little bit, because it's still a bit too distracting with those lines. But okay, we can just about see what we're doing, and I can see my webcam in the corner here. What's up, guys? And yeah. The time is, damn it, if you can see that, it's nearly 20 past 4. I've got to go out somewhere, but screw it. But you know, well, I like to draw with a lower opacity. I don't like to draw full 100%, even for this kind of sketching. And as I say, we're going for this sketching method. Okay, so ready? We start off with a very rough sketch like this, really rough. It's like, and what we do is we basically refine what we're doing. Okay. Okay, he's got a look though. He has the look. I think the best thing to do is make him look. Okay, there we go. Okay, putting that there. Okay, okay. So that's way too big there. I think what it is anyway is like the biggest problem with this, okay, is I'm like doing things on a way too big scale. I start off drawing the head so big, is what I do, you know, it's my habit. I draw the head so big, and then I end up like getting the wrong proportions for everything else. See, this is better there. Here we go. Okay, so you can see how I'm just literally sketching that in there, so rough, but I'm literally getting all the shapes you can imagine. See, picking my nose, excuse me. Okay. So yeah, he's going to be turning his hand on this. Put this up here like this, good. And it's like a really sketchy thing, see. The funny thing is, I'm telling myself this is like a new thing to me. It is new to me, you know. But for the most part, it's just it's just a little bit different to what some people are doing. I mean, a lot of artists do draw like this. No, we don't. No, it's like a lot of artists. I mean, like is like this kind of thing where you're doing a sketch first, you know, and then drawing on top. That's like the main thing you do anyway. You do a sketch first, and then the actual drawing. You know what I mean? But I'm just saying, like, hold on. I'm just saying, like, the way I'm doing, like the way I'm like I've like worked it out. Like recently, I've been just like trying to work out different methods here, and I'm kind of like doing it my own way, though. I'll say that. Just put that leg over there a little bit. So you're gonna move things around to make them feel all right. Damn it. You know what I mean? No. Yeah. So the back of the muscle there. Okay, so once we got like the basic shapes of the figures and stuff, we've got to work it. I think this next guy on the other side's a bit hard to draw, but I think it's just a matter of shapes, really. That's all you're really doing, you know. So the gun's going to be about there anyway. Okay. Okay, the guy's jacket, like there. I remember. See, I've got to remember what the guy looked like, because this guy had a certain style to him. He had a long coat on, you know, and this is here. See, that will be covering up his face anyway. So even though I'm not drawing the actual picture here, I'm just doing the rough sketches. I've still got to remember what I'm actually doing. I've still got to keep this to the level, you know, of like, so you can see who's who and what's what. You know, it's got to be the same characters. You know, so I'm just going to have it like that. Okay. And if I just have a look just really quickly, so I remember, just to check what the guy looked like. Okay, he was in it was like that. Okay. Okay. So I got to remember certain things. I think it was like a zip or something halfway. I don't know, but it doesn't really matter. It was a rough picture in the first place, anyway. You know. But I'll have it like that. It doesn't matter, you know. I can have it like that slightly. It doesn't have to be so big. The other guy's coat was more bigger, I think. You know. The other one. So yeah, okay, I'm gonna go with like that kind of thing. There, maybe. Okay. Like that. Now, this guy's hair is going to be up here, so I don't need to have too much detail on this particular picture. So as I say, you know, see, if you look, there's a big difference, isn't there, between those two characters? I mean, there really is. It's like the one on the left's like so sketchy, and then the other one's like an actual drawing almost. You see what I'm saying? I'm doing it still sketchy, you see, but I'm trying to like get a certain amount of detail there, because I've got to remember, you know, who it is, what he looks like, exactly the detail of this character. A certain amount of detail I've got to have. You know. I know the legs look pretty short there, but it's just the style of how it's turned out, you know. I'm going to go with a very fine brush now, so I'm going to start doing. You may think it's like pointless, but it's not. It's like I'm giving myself some guide here, just so I know exactly where I am with this character. See. Okay, so now that's done, I can start to work on the actual real picture on top of that. So we've still got a level of sketching, you see. You know. So it's like when I'm drawing, okay, let me just open up another file just really quickly, another file just to show you something very quickly, okay? Just to show you very quickly. If I open up a file here, okay, a new project, just very quickly. I have this red so you don't get confused. It's basically like this. If I give you three, you know, if I give you 3 squares, let's say, you know, hold on. If I give you, see, you got 3 different levels. So you got 3 different levels of art, basically. You can make a comic like this too. I'm going to hit protect alpha for all of these, so those 3 boxes, just so that we can only draw within the lines, basically. Then what I'm going to show is, I'm going to show this, okay. Yeah, so the first one just basically being, you know, I'll just hit with a low opacity just for now. The first level was like arranging where everything goes. So it's still a sketch, see, but it's like from the very beginning, see, arranging where everything's going to go. Okay, his hips are going to be here, you know, whatever it's going to be, you know, someone's legs there, someone's legs off the page over here, see. You see, I might do a couple of muscles there, the hip might be there, see. On the other side there, see, his hand might be here, you see, things like that, you know. Another hand might be here, so it's placement, basically, placement, you see, and muscles and things, you see, that might be in there like that, and it's just literal placement of everything, see. Trying to work out the actual position of everything. You see what I'm saying? But it's like, you know, the next level would be. Let me see if I delete those 2 for a moment. If I do another level here, move that across. See, we'll do 3 levels of that. Okay. So let's say like that. Okay. Let's say I just merge those down for a moment, okay, and I'll make them a bit faint like that, see, like very faint, you see. So the next level would be, if we go to the second one now, I would use a pen, see, I'll use a pen, and I'd start. This is exactly what I'm doing, by the way. This is exactly what I'm doing, okay. I'd go on the next level now, and we'd start sketching in the actual character. You see what I'm trying to say? So I'd just about see, and I'll draw the actual character, but like very rough. You see what I'm trying to say? So I'll be there, and I'll draw where the eyes are going to go. You know what I mean? Really rough. But you see what I'm saying? It's like I'll draw an actual character. See what I'm saying? But just like not the actual thing, but just like the basic thing. Alright, this is his karate outfit, whatever it's going to be here, see, that's going to come hanging down there, see, whatever it's going to be, the basic thing, see, that's what I'm saying, you see what I'm saying, so it'd be like there, see, and yeah, that's basically what I'm saying, see, so I'll be there, his sleeves are there, okay, this will be here, about there. It's just basic placement, working the placement out, see. Well, the placement's the first part, so the placement's the first part, and then So I'm saying you do like the lines. See, I could just do the muscles if I wanted to in here. So I'd still keep it like a sketch, but just giving myself more of a visual, you know, as to where things go, like the face a bit there. So I'm not doing every detail in here. I'm just showing you, you know, and then like that. See, so the outfit will be there. See. His shoulders raised. I know the actual proportions are still not actually very good, you know, as in what they are, you know. But then basically what I would do then is I would, you know, merge them down. I would, you know, start doing the actual character. You see. So I know I'm kind of wasting time in what I'm doing with this, you know. But these are the different stages we do. I'm just trying to show you the different stages, see. You know. So if we're in the main stage, the first stage is just like a sketch like that. The second one will have some detail, and the third one would be. You don't need to worry about those other ones just now. I'm just showing you because the third one would be. An actual character, you know what I mean? See, I just merge them down first of all, see, and I'd use that and I'd start drawing my actual character. I know it looks like a mess here, but you know, you go on to the next layer, see there, and I'd literally work in whatever I've got here, see, and do some kind of character. I'm doing it really rough here. I'm just showing you, for example, see. You know. You know, I'm still doing a rough picture. You know, don't get me wrong. I'm still doing a rough picture for this one. I'm just showing you quickly, you know. You know, and I'd like try like clean it up a bit better, you see. So this is very rough, and this is like a side track. This has not even got anything to do with my actual cartoon I'm doing here. I'm just doing a rough, quick one, karate thing, just showing you, you know, here. And yeah. See, and I'd literally do it like that. And draw the whole outfit in, see, and stuff there, see. Any more detail and stuff, see. And I'll just do it like that. Until we get our picture basically looking right, you know. And I know that's not great art there, I'm just saying, you know. Just giving you the understanding of how I do it. I'll actually have this leg should be over here, and it's not anything great. I'm just saying, you know. But it's just I have a lot of fun just sketching, you know. You know, I have a lot of fun just sketching away like this. You know, this is like a really rough one, just trying to show you, see, how you'd get from one process to the next. Just do it all white, sod it. You know. And you'd add your colours in and whatever, you know, you'd add your colours in and stuff, you know. You add all your colours in when you want to do it, black hair or whatever, you know. You know. I'm just going to go in with a soft eraser just quickly, just to show you what we could have. I'm just gonna delete that because that's not even worth keeping. I'm just giving you the example now, okay? So we'll turn that off for a minute. But you know what I mean. So let's go in with our epic stuff anyway. Okay, so we're here. How long we got on this recording? Okay, we're still recording. So let's go in with a black pen, as I say. Just checking my time on that clock. So yeah, again, we're still trying to go with like a sketchy, fast style. Okay, so let's go in. Okay, so he should actually be looking up at the guy, really. I mean, this is the thing is, he should be on a larger scale, really. It really should be on a larger scale. This picture, the size of this picture, I'm saying. You know. Hold on. So I'm not the best at drawing people, as I say, in general, but okay, so draw up. Okay. And we're just doing a rough one, as I say. The best thing about this is, you know, the best thing about this is the way I'm adding the colour in. You know, it won't take too long. The shading, basically. Even that's a bit too thick lines there. So you've got to remember where the hair is, see, because you've got the head and then you've got the hair, like, you know, and then the neck and everything, see. Adam's apple, everything like that, you know. And this is me saying it. I'm not even, you know, too confident at all in my art when I'm doing a lot of art. So yeah, the arms here, as I say, so we've got to still follow the lines of whatever we've got here. Okay, so I'm trying to make it a bit simple. Like, I don't want to go with too many details on this. On the muscles, because otherwise it's going to be really hard, because I'm not the best at drawing them, is what I'm trying to say. So, you know, getting a basic understanding of anatomy and stuff. You end up doing muscles too big, I find, and what happens is already a boo-boo, but what happens is you end up like having a lot of trouble fixing your problems, basically, because you have a lot of trouble. The position changes, basically. It's hard to size everything right. So this bit should be up here. Okay, there we go. At least more around that side. Stretched out, okay, that's in there, okay. You know, I'm sure masters of anatomy art are like cringing at what I'll be doing here, because obviously it's not great, I know. Nevertheless, I'm trying to practice, and it's all about practice at the end of the day, you know. So even the way I've taken time doing little details like that, you see, even things like this, I'm just leaving certain things in there. Even that is like, you know, I don't know, you got your goods and your bads. Okay, so we're just doing it now. That's got to go there. I've been doing some studies here of anatomy and stuff, and it's so hard. I don't know what it is, like just getting to know the shapes. Anyway, it's coming on. Just love sketching. You know, I could sketch all day like this. I could sketch people. I could sketch. If I was just sketching like for fun, just drawing, like, I mean, it is for fun. I mean, if I was like really relaxed and just sketching people and places and all kinds of stuff, I know damn well I could have a lot of fun, like just sketching loads of different stuff. You know, like all kinds of pictures in general. You know, but it's just when you're doing an actual cartoon and you want to get everything right, you know, it's just one of them ones. You know, it's hard. Okay, I'm going to put this here. I'm not going to draw every single muscle line, you know what I mean? You don't have to. I was going to go with that silhouette kind of method that I was using on that ninja picture I did, but I thought it's just not really worth it for the at least for this shot. I may use it in other shots like that kind of method, but you know, I'm not going to bother too much though. I'm just going to have this as it is. I'm pretty happy with the overall position of this though. I've done this from my mind. I'm not boasting, I'm just saying I'm pretty happy with the overall position and the way he's standing there with the legs. Got to do the feet here. Very simple feet shapes, you know. Yeah, remember the ankle. Okay, pretty straightforward. Now we got to do the other guy, damn it. I think for this one we may have to use some like thicker lines on the outside here just to make him stand out a bit. Rather than going back and forth, I'll just choose a slightly thicker pen line. I need to go out soon, as I say, I've got to go out somewhere. And we're going to do something in a moment to pick up the background a bit more. Still need to zoom in here to see what I'm doing. Yeah, so sorry. Yeah, I think the video just cut out there. If the video did cut out ever, sorry about that. I was saying that, you know, yeah, you know, the video cuts out ever in any clips. Please excuse me for that. Okay. Yeah. You know, it's coming on. You know, just going around some of these edge lines here. Coming on. I mean, you have to do that because it will stand out better, you know. Okay. So there we go. And as I say, I can't do too many more frames now because I need to go out. Okay, so I'm going to finish this picture in a moment. We're going to stop this video. You know, I've got a couple of like blur frames I could just get out of the way, because I don't think they would take too much hard work. Those blurry motion where he's like in motion, you know. But I think we'll do those another time. I'm just trying to get this done. I'm just going over the outline parts here, you know. And another thing, not only does it look better when you do these other thick edge lines here, also it actually cleans up and makes sure that the lines are all locked, what's the word, without gaps and spaces in between, and which is what we need to do when I add that shading on, that all important shading thing that I'm going to do in a moment. Okay, now the other character, and I don't know what it is, it always seems this way as well, but the baddie characters in general, I try to do them simple, but sometimes they're going to look better, obviously. But sometimes it's like you can get away with like just simple, like making them simple, like. So I'm just going in here straight with a fairly strong brush still. So, but the thing is, you don't really want to have always the same brush thickness, but these are like outlines anyway, so you know it's kind of okay, but still, you know what I mean. Whatever we're doing, let's see if I can just quickly get this one done, you know. And I'm going to go in with some like thin lines in a minute to like cheat that out, just to make it look like, you know, it's got some more detail, some like little lines inside and stuff. You'll see what I mean. You see, you know, sometimes you can get away with some good stuff. I just cleaned it up a bit as well, that foot, so it's good. So we did that guy pretty quick, you see what I mean, and it looks okay. We're going to go in with now the thin lines I'm saying, see, like these kind of thin little lines and things. Just going across, see, just some thinner lines just to make it look a little bit, you know, less repetitive sort of thing. I think that's okay, you know, with this picture it's not too bad. It's a split second it's going to be on the screen too. Our other character, don't forget, we've got our other character there, this guy. But let's turn him off for a moment. We're going to turn off the back layer too. We're going to add a layer in. Hang on. Excuse me. Oh, we can get rid of that sketch layer too. We've got our main character over here. I'm going to get rid of him for a moment. Don't worry, they're going to look just as good. Yeah, we're going to add a grey colour. Bang, bang. Merge those down, and hopefully that they should cut out okay. No, they didn't. We need to do some more work on the right layer. Well, they've merged down already, but I'm going to just join some layers up, join some lines up where there are spaces, because we rushed that other guy obviously. So like here, for example, the foot. Just analysing it quick with my eyes. Check it out. Okay, the hair needs to be done over here. You get better at doing this, but you can always zoom in and out, as I say, you know. Bam. Chop that out. Then we're going to cut the bits inside out. You've got to check those too. Boom. Okay, deselect. We can turn our other guy on so we can see what we're looking at, okay, to make sure that it looks alright. Okay, we're going to duplicate, well, we're going to make that a bit about as dark as the light parts go in the other image. We're going to duplicate that, make a darker version there for the dark areas, okay, and now we're going to just erase. We're going to move that down below it, and then we're going to erase from the light using a hard eraser to show the darker areas, okay. Let's go carefully. The darker areas, only erasing, so it's not going to paint, it's not painting, it's just erasing. We're just revealing the layer below it, which is darker, as I say, okay? And see, even this kind of stuff takes some patience. But it's like in the end you get a result. You get some kind of result, at least. Something else we're going to also have to do actually before we go any further. Check what we got. So he's got that kind of a shade on his trousers there. Okay. The other guy's all light except for his gun and his shoes. All light except for the gun and the shoes. If you remember that, see. Okay. I don't think it's going to matter too much that he's. Or does it? Hang on. Probably does actually. What about the other guy's shoes? Okay, they're darkish. Similar. Okay. Okay, so it's only the spear, I think. Then we're gonna have to do another version of this in a minute. Only the spear. Okay. I'll do the shoes as well while we're here. Just do that. But the trousers aren't as dark as that. Well, I think what we're gonna do is. The gun is on the other guy's gun here. It's like one image, see, basically. I was going to... Oh, hold on. This part of the gun. Okay, now we're going to merge those down. Make another layer. Make a darker one. slightly darker, slightly darker. We're going to move that below, go there. I'm going to start just erasing now what needs to be erased from this guy's trousers. Just show the shade. Okay, good. Got to be careful now. We're going for a hard erase, and as I say, the shoes on this guy, and as I say, that is basically more or less okay. The only thing that's missing is the actual shadows and stuff. So we're going to mix them down, merge them down, duplicate this. We're going to make a darker version. We don't need to get it perfect, see. We're going to get a darker version of that. Now we're going to go over it and just do the shadows, just basically just show where there's light, basically. Just going pretty quick there, see. Yeah, and I think we're still going to still adjust that brightness because it's a bit too dark. You know, got to imagine where the shadows are and stuff. See, wow. So we're getting the image. This actually takes a bit of work, you know. It does take. So we got to imagine where the shadows are too. See, I mean that really should be like in the you've got to imagine where the light's coming from, basically. See, here. So just trying to imagine, see. Okay, that'll be like enough. I think that's just going to do it, you know. Okay, they're merged down. Okay, as one piece. We're going to give it a little bit of contrast on that and brightness there. See. Hold on. We're going to go with that. And I'm going to give it a very, very slight blur. That's a very slight blur. Okay. I'm just going to save it as that. Okay, so file, save as, so we don't make a mistake. I'm going to go in just to make sure. Oh wow, I'm really, really sorry, guys. I'm so sorry the camera just cut out. But listen, okay. This is where we're at, okay? So from here, bam bam, see? That's what we've done today. So we've done this first image last night, and then where we're at now, okay, I just added some shading. I'm so sorry the camera just stopped, as I say, bro. As I say, everybody. But moving along there, he moves, and then he goes up and stops the guy's gun, see? Bam. So he blocks that up, okay? And this is where we're at. Notably, he's a little darker in this shot, I feel, but I think that's okay because it's a dramatic shot anyway. I think I could make them a little bit darker and move them in to the software again. Okay. So yeah, I'm going to basically just darken that area, darken those a little bit. Okay, so darkening them a little bit, not too much. Just have it like that. Bam, bam. Okay. Go in. Boom. See, bam. Boom. See. So that's that, and then the next one's going to be a next move, and it moves like this. He goes up. See, boom. Pa. Hits, boom, 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 smash, and then he goes up from here. There's another little wish, I think, a little wish between them, like a swoosh. I've got to draw that in like a silhouette, but that'll be okay. And that's where it finishes, you know. Boom. Good fun, okay. I want to say thank you very much for watching this video, and I'll see you guys again very soon, okay. Thanks a lot for watching. Thanks. We'll get through these frames, and there'll be more scenes to work on and other cartoons too. Thanks for watching, okay.